Oof, talk about volatility today, guys. All of the indexes are in the red right now. We're talking the S&P down, NASDAQ, Russell, all of them are down, and we have the VIX up over 10% right now, and Palantir stock is down over 1%, although we are noticing a double bottom breakout forming here on the intraday chart. So I want to break down with you guys the charts here on Palantir, my thoughts, and we'll break down the indexes later in the video if we have time. So guys, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, very important, and don't forget to get up to 15 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Use that link down below or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo, and your uninvested cash for now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which guys, that's a no-brainer. So again, check out the link down below, pinned in the comment section as well, or go to stocksurfs.com/Moomoo, and let's dive right into the video. So like I said, guys, and you all know this if you saw my video earlier today or if you've been watching the markets for yourselves, there's a lot going on. First of all, we're under 40 days from an election, everything that's going on with the Federal Reserve. Now there's the port strike, which I'll cover maybe in another video, and of course geopolitical tensions, which I don't want to get too deep into in this video. But yeah, all of this combined is, well, causing volatility in the stock market. All indexes are in the red, and well, it's causing uncertainty, which is causing the volatility in the stock market, right? And Palantir is down, like I said, 45 cents on the day so far, down over 1.2%. And we started off decent. I mean, we consolidated. We were pretty flat all pre-market. Then we opened up and boom, we shot to about $37.50. So initially at about 10 a.m. on the East Coast, we were looking decent, right? We took out the highs from yesterday, which was great, but that did not last. You guys can see we then went from $37.50 down to $36 per share. That was about a 4% dump off in the stock. And you guys can see after that, well, we got the double bottom at about $36, which is a good sign overall in the very short term for the bulls, right? You guys see one bottom here at 36, boom, another one right here, and now we're starting to take off heading into close here, which we're about an hour 15 minutes away from close at the time that I'm making this video, which honestly, that's a pretty good sign technically. The fact that it's not good that we sold off in the morning, but the fact that we double bottomed and now we're ripping into close, I'm liking that. And look, if I pull this channel out, you guys can see we're still trading in this sideways channel with support being about $36.50 and resistance at about $37.50. You guys see clearly we've been trading in this for the better half of 5 trading days now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 trading days we've been in this channel. So that to me, I don't know about you guys, but that's showing support, consolidation, and potentially, the bottom. I'm not calling a bottom, but arguably the bottom before another big move here. And initially it looked like, hey, maybe we were going to dump under $36. But of course, like I said, we got the double bottom breakout and the bulls are starting to save this thing, at least in the short term, right? And on the 20-day chart, you guys can see the consolidation even better on this time frame. You can see we're now trying to fight back over both moving averages here on the 1 hour time frame. We'll see if that does end up breaking. If we take those levels out, I'll set my alert at $37 per share. Let me do that right now. Mark is at or above. And if I pull up the 4 hour time frame, guys, what did I say to you all many times on this channel? Watch out for this 180 SMA on the 4 hour, which has held as support time and time again over the last couple of months, pretty much since the middle end of May. Well, I guess we did dump under it momentarily here back in early August, but since that point, man, we've recovered over the moving average. We've been holding it for a couple of months here, and I wouldn't be surprised if the moving average acted as support. Maybe it starts creeping up a bit and we end up meeting the stock price, the moving average, if we continue holding 36, 37, 38. Eventually, the moving average will creep up, and maybe we, meet that and act as support and bounce off that moving average, or maybe we're due for a slight little dip. I thought potentially we were going to get that this morning, as again, we were falling under 36 or 36.30 roughly. So again, we double bottomed and now we're popping. But, I thought eventually, or not eventually, but maybe this morning we were going to get a little sell off towards the 180 SMA. Either way, guys, on the 4-hour chart, this is going to be a big spot to keep an eye on for support, right? $33.50, $34, $35. Again, ultimately, I think it's going to end up meeting the stock right around $36, $36.50 is where, we should be finding support right now. And to be honest, after the entire, or the move that we saw the entire month of September, August as well, we saw a great month. We're due for some consolidation, some sideways trading, guys. And that's exactly what we're getting right now with PLTR. And, the stock's been holding its own, man, throughout the volatility. The VIX is up 10%. Earlier in the day, I think it was up 24%, which is nuts. And yeah, Palantir throughout this has been holding its own, which is a very good sign for the stock. We got a bunch of selling from Peter Thiel, from Alex Karp, right? They sold a good amount of stock through their 10b5-1 trading plan. And, this thing has been doing pretty well. You'd think it would sell off a bit, but I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's not. That's showing the strength overall in the stock right now, right? So that's a quick breakdown of what I'm noticing in real time. And again, all the indexes, although they are recovering a bit from where they were earlier. I mean, look, the S&P, looking at SPY, is moving up from where it was earlier today. They're still down. The S&P's down 0.5%. Dow's actually about to go green, funny enough, but it's still down 20 points. The NASDAQ, if we're pulling up triple Q, this is, let's see, down about 1%. The Russell's down 1.1%. We're noticing a little bounce back here. But, I don't know if this rally could be trusted, to be honest. It could be a dead cat bounce, maybe a bull trap in the very short term. As we can see, the Russell still under the 180 SMA on the 5-day, 5-minute chart. Same with SPY here. You guys can see that. And, we're battling at a big resistance right now at about 570. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm, 100% buying this rally that we're seeing in the overall stock market right now. Triple Q, again, is down 1%. It was down earlier, or a lot more earlier, but it is recovering, but still under, this key level of resistance. So be patient. Patience is key here, guys, with the overall stock market, with Palantir stock. And again, 40 days, under 40 days to the election here in the U.S., geopolitical tensions are getting worse. Things are popping off. The Fed doing what the Fed's doing, and there's just so much crap going on, guys. The port strike, which is could potentially affect a lot more than what it is already. So what do you guys think? A lot going on. Let me know in the comments. Run the likes up. Make sure to subscribe and join the email list if you guys want me to send you for free my top 3 stocks every single Monday. That's linked down below. And you might as well check out my Patreon if you want to be up to date with what I'm doing in my Patreon portfolio. I actually just bought stock today. That's linked down below. There's a Discord. You get more access to me, plus more on the Patreon. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video.